Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you've all had a wonderful festive holiday. We are back. It's January the 2nd, 2025. But alas, Konami have taken a week off. So there's no player of the week this week. And there's no live update. So they've brought Encored stars, if I can get that out. This week, basically a re-release of all the Player of the Weeks, a selection of Player of the Weeks in this season so far. As you can see in the front page, you've got Vinicius, Cole Palmer and Theo Hernandez from earlier of the season. So let's delve in and have a look. As you can see as well on the top right, it's a limited draw, 33 of 33. So, but I believe it's the same as last year. Same time last year, they re-released earlier Player of the Week packs, players. It's a box of 33 this year, and I believe also you can basically clear the whole box. So you can get all of them if you want, if you're prepared to invest the coins in them. So let's have a look. First impressions. Yep. Top half of the pack is very good, especially the first 6, 7, 8. And as we go deeper into the box, yep. The bottom half, pretty mid, as the kids would say today. Average. Yeah. So let's have a look at these players in depth. Where shall we start from? The top or the bottom? Let's start from the bottom of the pack. Let's briefly swiftly go through these. Okay, at the bottom we've got 91 rated Bakaki from Galatasaray. A centre back, Destroyer. A Player of the Week card, there's his face. A Player of the Week card from September 19. Yeah, so stats wise, he's okay, pretty average. His tackling and aggression is very good. But yes, look at his speed, acceleration, 65 and 66 respectively, is not good. He's tall, 190 centimeters, decent weight. So he's not bad, and he's got good skills. But I don't know, he's a bit too slow. I mean, you don't have to be extra fast, super fast to be a defender in this centre back in this game. But yeah, and balance 59 as well. I mean, he's okay. He's on B form. I mean, if you're starting out, good. But if you're well into this game, it'd be pretty useless. And next we've got Sergio Gomez, attacking midfielder from I'm not going to pronounce that. It's a Spanish club. He plays attacking midfield as a whole player. He can play left wing forward, left midfield, left back, attacking midfield. Again, stats wise, he's okay. Low passes, standout stat, 91. Fantastic passer. And yep, he's got good passing skills. He's got free passing, pinpoint crossing, one touch passing. He's got interception as well, which is handy for a midfielder, and double touch as well. So he's not bad. Physically, he's only 65 and he's only 171 centimeters. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. I think I got him, but if I do, I haven't used him yet. Next, we've got Keito Nakamura for Stade Reims in France. There's his face scan. Prolific winger. Plays left wing forward, left midfield, and support striker. Stats wise, I mean, nothing stands out. Speed and acceleration, which is good. You want your wingers to be pacey. Apart from that, it's pretty average, really. Dribbling's okay, 86, but not all that. He's got double touch at least with skills. He's got soul control. First time shot. He's got good skills, to be fair. Free passing. Yeah, I mean, he's got good, decent skills, but his stats not great. Physical contact's only 61 as well. Balance only 80. I mean, it's not too bad, but could be better. Low pass is only 70. Yeah, so not a great card. It's 4-star, to be fair, so not really expecting too much. Next, we've got Matteo Gabbia from AC Milan. From September 26. There's his face scan. He's the first. Well, it's a booster card, so that's not bad. With his booster stats, it goes up slightly. Now this card I had, and I've tried. Defensively, he's good. He's got decent defensive stats, as you can see. 86 defensive awareness and tackling, respectively. Jumping 88, physical 89. I have him, but he's not that physical, if you know what I mean. He's slow, and he does get shunted around quite a lot, surprisingly, when he's got his physical contact 89. His heading's only 79, so he's not dominant in the air. As you know, he didn't feel like it anyway, because I've played a number of games of him. I tried him out. He's got aerial superiority, he's got heading, he's got all the defensive skills you need. Man marking, interception, blocker, acrobatic clearance. He's got fighting spirit as well. But I tried him and he's above average, really. He's not that good. It's quite disappointing, really, because skill-wise it looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, stats-wise it looks pretty good, but yeah, it was disappointing. I was looking forward to using him. Yeah, this card is the card when he scored the winner in the Milan derby. I think it was the last minute or injury time header. So yeah, I was looking forward for him, but tried him out for a number of games, like 20-30 games, and he's not that good. Next, we've got Troy Parrott. Another player who I pulled back in September. There's his face. Yep, disappointing. Doesn't have a face scan yet. But I tried him, and it was only for a couple of games. I didn't really like using him, to be fair. But it was only a couple of games. If you manage to get him, you might get decent use out of him. So yeah, finishing is great, 88. Attacking awareness, 88. He's a goal poacher, so he'll always make forward runs. But overall, stats wise, he's pretty average as well. Aggression is not bad, 78. It'll go with a decent manager. It'll go up to 80 at least. So yeah, he's not bad. He's got first time shot, acrobatic finishing, long range curler, chip shot control, rising shot. So it's got decent finishing ability, and he's got fighting spirit. Yeah, disappointing, no face scan. Next, I've got Dries Mertens. He's still going strong, just about. Galatasaray, he's 37 years old. The Belgium international. Another player from back in September. There's his face scan. Yep, they've always had a decent face scan. Player model of Dries Mertens. Going back to past days. There's his player stats, sorry. Yeah, pretty decent all round. tight possession, ball control. The big standouts, balance 86 as well. Speed, it's only 71. But at his age, that's understandable. Acceleration still pretty good, 82. Physical contact only 57, but he is quite light. It's only 169 centimeters. This is obviously not peak Mertens. Maybe like 10 years ago, yes, when he was like 27. So this is understandable. Not the strongest Mertens Cardiff ever had in PES or eFootball, but he's decent. He can play attacking midfield. And support striker as well. Back in his younger days, in PES and eFootball, he can play anywhere in the final third, left wing forward, right wing forward, centre forward. But this one is specifically an attacking midfielder, probably where he plays nowadays. Skill-wise, he's got double touch, shot control, long range curler, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, one touch pass, no look pass, low lofted pass, gamesmanship, and the super sub, which is where you'll see him a lot of the times this season on the bench. But it's a decent card to have. For a super sub, it can come in quite handy as well. Next, you got Jordan Tez. Apologies if I didn't pronounce it properly. Another card from back in September. Monaco attacking fullback. He can play centre back as well. Does he have his player face scan? No, he doesn't. You gotta get that sorted out soon, Konami. He's 25-year-old. He can play, centre back, right back. His standout stats, speed and acceleration, 87, 86 respectively. Again, stamina 89 is pretty good, but first impressions overall looks pretty average. Player skills, he doesn't have interception, he doesn't have man marking, and for an attacking fullback, disappointingly, he doesn't have a pinpoint crossing. That would have been ideal, to be fair, for an attacking fullback, but he looks like just a speed merchant, pretty average. Next up we have Jonathan Rowe, another player I picked up back in September, but I haven't used him yet. Having no face puts me off a bit, but looking at his player stats, it looks pretty handy in terms of speed and acceleration, and also he has a super sub skill, which is could be useful as well. But apart from he does lack a number of skills, so that's disappointing. So no face, 21-year-old player from Marseille. Konami, you gotta put his face on there soon. Next up we have Pablo Torre, another youngster from Barcelona, and another player from back in September. Quite a few of these player of the week cards are from September. I wonder if we'll get later ones as well in this pack or in future dates. There's his player face scan, box to box midfielder. Good all round skill sets, especially attacking wise. Skill stats, it looks decent, above average. Standout stats, ball control 87. It looks decent all round. His box to box. Defensive stats could be a bit better, but physicality looks doesn't look that good. 61 physical contact, jumping 63, heading 65. It's understandable. He's not that tall. He's only 173 centimeters and only 65 kilograms. But player skills, he's got good range, variety of skills: double touch, sombrero, cut behind and turn, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, and track back. Maybe he could have interception, would have been nice, or man marking. But overall, that's a pretty decent bunch of skills to have. Will be a decent pickup, I suppose, in my opinion. Giovanni Lo Celso, ex-Tottenham player, now out in Real Betis. A player of the week card from October the 3rd. There's his player face scan. Yep, attacking midfielder. Can play centre midfield and right midfield as well. I mean, stats wise, it's pretty good. Ball control, the obvious stand, and tight possession, the other standout. With a good manager, will go into the 90s. Physical contact, only 68. Balance could have been a bit higher because at the moment it's only 79. But overall, decent card. If you're looking for an attacking midfielder, he would be a decent player. Low pass is 85 as well. That's pretty good. Player skills, yeah, he's got double touch, Marseille turn. So a couple of the effective show-off moves: cut behind and turn, long range curler, long range shooting, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, and outside curler. Yeah, he's got good skills. So a decent card. He's on B form at the moment. Next up, you got Ante Budimir. There's his face scan. Fox in the box, centre forward. A player of the week card from back in October. Yeah, I mean, player stats wise, it looks like an all-round, or actually it just looks like a straight out finisher. 87 finishing, 87 heading, 88 attacking. Just that player who just finishes off moves, because when you look at his speed and acceleration, he's not that mobile really, and his balance is only 66, so it's going to be a bit clunky to use. But for that player to finish off those moves, for those cutbacks, for those crosses into the box, because his heading's 87, he's the man, the tapping merchant, just that ultimate finisher in the box. Hence, he's the fox in the box. And player skills wise, yeah, he's great. He's got aerial superiority, so he'll win a lot of his aerial duels. He's got heading, so his heading technique will be good. First time shot, great. He's got penalty specialist as well, good. And he's got fighting spirit. He's got good skills all around for an out centre forward. And he's tall, he's 190 centimetres. Jumping 81, maybe could have been better, but he's got aerial superiority. So yeah, he's a good centre forward to have. Unfortunately, he's on D form this week, so if you pick him up, try him out later on. I have him as well. He's another card who I have, and I played a number of times. He's decent. He's like a watered down version of Harry Kane. Next up, you've got Romelu Lukaku a card from back in September 19. The Napoli centre forward. He's had a number of clubs now. Currently at Napoli, he's this version of Lukaku is a deep line forward version. His playing style is deep line forward. Previous cards, he's been a fox in the box and a goal poacher, goal scorer, goal poacher. This one's deep line, so he's going to drop in quite a bit. He may not suit everyone's style, But stats wise, it's pretty similar to the previous cards in terms of finishing is very good, physical contact is strong, and speed is decent, attacking awareness is good. Yeah. He's the big centre forward you would want to score, but technically, reflecting real life, is not that great because he's big and quite cumbersome to use. Hence, his balance is only 66, tight possession 69. But it's realistic, I suppose. His passing 74 is okay, but I think the stats are quite fair and reflects Lukaku where he is now. Skills wise, he's got all the good finishing skills. He's got acrobatic finishing, first time shot, penalty specialist. He's got fighting spirit as well, which is good. Yeah, he's got one touch pass and through passing, so that's decent. Even if his low pass stats are quite low, he's got one touch pass and through passing, so that would help in the build-up play. Next up, we got David Raya, the Arsenal keeper, player of the week card from back in 19th of September. A very good player scan, I think. Stats wise, he's pretty good. With a good manager, he'll got most of those goalkeeping stats will go up into the 90s, early 90s, 91. Jumping 71. It's not great, but his goalkeeping stats are decent. And his player skills, he's got low punt and goalkeeping throw. It's not bad, especially low punt, in my opinion. If you're gonna launch counter attacks, goalkeeping low punt is good. Yeah, pretty good. Decent card, goalkeeping card. The first goalkeeping card in this pack. Next up, we got Callum Hudson-Odoi from Nottingham Forest. Another card from back in September. There's his player face scan. He's a whole player, left midfielder. He can play both wings, left midfield, right midfield, left wing forward, right wing forward. Stats wise, he's a speed merchant. Look at his speed, 87, acceleration 88, dribbling 88. With a good manager boost, it will go into the 90s. Balance is pretty good. He's a decent winger to have, I suppose. Finishing is 81. Yep, not bad. Not bad winger to have. Even better if he had double touch. No, he doesn't have double touch. He's got soul control, scissor feint, which is not bad. Pinpoint crossing. And he's got super sub. Super sub is pretty handy, so he can come off the bench in those dying last 10-15 minutes with that speed and acceleration against tiring fullbacks. Could be very useful. Next up, we've got Conor Gallagher from back in September. Another card from back in September. There's his player face scan for Atletico Madrid. He's doing quite well there, I think. He's getting games here and there. He's pretty popular with the fan base. As for this card, he's a box-to-box player. He can play defensive midfield, centre midfield, attacking midfield. Another card I picked up from back in September, and I've tried him a few times. Let's have a look at his stats first. Ball control 87 stands out. He's a decent all-rounder. I tried him. I played him a few games. He's just an above average card, to be fair. He's not that great. Physical contact's only 70 as well. Yeah, he does get shunted around a lot. He's not that physically imposing on the pitch. So if you're looking for a box-to-box player, there's better ones in the game. Much better ones. His player skills. Yeah, he's got good, decent player skills, but he doesn't have interception for a centre midfielder. In my opinion, you need interception. You need at least one of the other defensive skills. He's got track back, which is good, and fighting spirit, which is good. Interception would have been even better. But yeah, I've tried him a few games. He's been disappointing. Physical contact, yeah, it's only 70. Finishing could have been a bit higher, especially for a box-to-box player. Defensive awareness could have been a bit higher. Speed could have been at least 80. But yeah, he's not a great card, to be fair. To be honest, I got him. Next up, we've got De Gea from back in September. Another card from back in September. There he is. I think he had 2 cards this season thus far. I got the second one from back in October, and he was really good. This one's probably, I think, a bit similar as well in terms of stats. Pretty good. 87 reach, goalkeeping awareness 88. With a good manager, it'll go into the 90s. Low punt skill, high punt skill, long throw skill. Yeah, he's good. I got the one a few weeks later, and he's been brilliant. Unfortunately, if you pick him up now, he's on D form. He's been having a great season for Fiorentina. One of the Serie A's players of the season thus far. He's been a revelation for Fiorentina. But yeah, he's on D form this week, so you probably have to wait for next week to be in better form. Next, we've got James Maddison, another player from back in September. There's his player face scan. He had another player of the week card which came out back in November or late October when they beat Man City. I can't remember when that exactly was, but yeah, he had another player of the week card. This one is from September, so it's a bit earlier. He's a booster card. Yeah, I think it's pretty similar to the one which came out a few weeks later. But yeah, look at his stats. Tremendous stats. 88, 89. Ball control and tight possession respectively. Balance 90. Yeah, he's pretty good. Physical contact only 69. Player skills. Yeah, I think the one I have, which came out, the Man City one, the one I have, which came out a few weeks later, one of his player skills was double touch. This one doesn't have double touch. That's interesting. So maybe the one which came out a few weeks later is better, but still, he's got good variations of skills. He's got decent stats, or good stats. Would be a pretty handy player to pick up if you get him. Next up, we got Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. He's been having a tremendous season, hasn't he? He's scored so many goals in the past 18 months for Sporting Lisbon. There's his player face scan, and I believe he has his celebration as well. So if you score a goal, it'll be fun to pull off that celebration, the mask thingy, superhero mask thingy celebration he has. That would be cool. Let's have a look at his stats. Well, let's have a look at his playing style as a goal poacher. Good, so he plays off the shoulder. He'll always make runs in behind. Finishing, he's only 86, so with the player boost, it'll probably go all up to 89, 90 maximum. But yeah, I mean, it's not great all round, his stats. It just looks pretty. Apart from his finishing, it looks okay. So it's not the best card out there, but if he continues his form, I bet you there'll be more Gyökeres cards in the future and with better stats as well. Let's look at his skills. Cut behind turn, heading, long range curler, rising shot, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, outside curler, penalty specialist, gamesmanship, and fighting spirit. He's got great skills for centre forward. It would have been good if he had aerial superiority, but again, I bet there'll be more cards in the future and they'll be better. But for the meantime, it's a decent card, a decent centre forward card to pick up if you do pick him up. But there are better out there. Next, Darwin Núñez for Liverpool. Goal poacher, centre forward, he can play left wing forward. Another player of the week card from September, this time September 26th. It looks pretty good. Standout stats, finishing 87, aggression and 81, speed 87, acceleration 85, and a standout stat, but it's negative, it's balance, only 65. That is poor. Jumping is only 72 as well, could have been better, but yeah. Overall, in my opinion, another just above average centre forward card. Player skill wise, he's got double touch, which is good, and he's got heading, long range curler, dipping shot, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, penalty specialist, fighting spirit. He's got decent stats, decent skills, at least, but again, above average. Next up, we got Nicholas Jackson, another booster card. There's his player face scan. Yeah, standout stats, 18, speed 89, acceleration 89, finishing 89. Player skills, aerial superiority would have been nice. Heading would have been good. First time shot, he doesn't have first time shot. That would have been good as well. I think that's the number one skill move you need to have for centre forward or an attacking player. First time shot. He doesn't have it, so that's a surprise. But I have this card. I got this card from back in September as well. I played maybe like 10, 20 games with him, and he's a great finisher. That's about it. He's quite fast. He runs in behind a lot, but his link up play is pretty average. I mean, he had a decent goals to game ratio for me, but again, there are better centre forwards out there in this pack as well. But that speed and acceleration and finishing is very useful to have. Balance is only 69, but yeah, I have him. He's a good finisher. That's about it, really. Next up, we got Lee Kang-in from a Player of the Week card from back in October the 3rd. There's his player face scan. This guy can play in a lot of positions in the attacking third, as you can see in the top right hand corner. Player skill wise, stats wise, it's good. Well balanced skill set. His finishing's 85, which is good. Acceleration 85, speed's only 78. But yeah, all round it looks pretty good. And he's got player skills. He's got double touch, Marseille turn, soul control, heading, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, low lofted pass. Yeah, he's got good range of skills. I've got Lee Kang-in from last season, and it was just above average. Hopefully this one is better. Stats wise, it looks slightly better, and he's got similar skills as last season. Hopefully this one's better. Next up, we got Jurien Timber from Arsenal, another booster card. There's his face scan. Did a good job there, Konami. Yeah, he's a good defender. Defensive awareness 87. Aggression could have been a bit higher maybe. Speed 89. Yeah, it's pretty good all around. It's good to have. I had just Jurien Timber card back in 2022 and he was fantastic. This one looks pretty similar as well. And let's look at his player skills. Yeah, he's got great skills. He's got all good defensive skills. Interception, blocker, man marking, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance. I think this one might be a card worth having in this pack. He's an attacking fullback, but you can make him a defensive fullback if you put a defensive tactic on him. He can play centre back as well, but he might be a bit too short for centre back. He's only 179 centimeters and his jumping's pretty decent, but as an emergency centre back he'll be great. He can play left back and right back. He's got pace. He's got good defensive awareness. He's got stamina. Yeah, he's got all the skills. He would be one I'd love to pick up in this pack. Next, you got Jared Brantwaite from Everton. A player of the week card from October the 3rd. There's his face scan. Yeah, I picked him up back then in October, and he's been pretty good. He's a pretty solid defender. As you can see from his stats, defensive awareness 89, tackling 89 is very good. Physical contact 86, stamina 86, speed 78, which is okay. But he's a solid centre back card to have. I've used him nearly 100 games, and he's been a solid player on the pitch. Good physical contact, good physical presence on the virtual pitch, and he's got player skill wise. He's got all the defensive skills you would need: interception, blocker, man marking, sliding tackle, aerial superiority. The only one lacking there is acrobatic clearance, but that's fine. Yeah, he's a solid card, solid centre back. Next up, we've got Ousmane Dembele. There's his player face scan. A player of the week card from back in September 19. Yeah, he can play left wing, right wing, left midfield, right midfield. Yeah, look at his stats. He's a dribbler. He's got speed. Dribbling 90, speed 91. I've never had a Dembele card in the past. A player of the week card. But he's always looked impressive for me. He's got good player skills. He's got double touch, soul control. If he had flip flap, that would have been even better. So he could have had the ball roll. But yeah, interesting. He's got aerial superiority. Maybe he scored ahead of that week when he got this player of the week card. But yeah, if you want a speedy winger, good dribbling skills, he's got free passing as well. A decent card to have. Next, Theo Hernandez, another booster card. There's his player face. Having a mixed bag of a season. Apparently he's been quite inconsistent, but he got into player of the week September 19, and his stats, I think I've seen better cards, player of the week cards as well. But acceleration 93, speed 89, stamina 95. Yeah, he's very, very fast. Player skills scissor feint, chop turn, knuckle shot, rising shot, long range shooting, through passing, pinpoint crossing, interception, sliding tackle, fighting spirit. Fantastic. He's got pinpoint crossing, but his lofted pass is only 75. A bit disappointing. But yeah, I mean, looks like a decent attacking fullback. Actually, I do have this one. I played a few games of him. He's a slightly disappointing, I found, compared to other player of the week left back, player of the week cards I've had. He's one of the weaker ones in my opinion. This card isn't the best, it seems. His balance is only 73. Physical contact 82, but on the virtual pitch he doesn't seem that imposing or that much of a beast. I put him above average. I played maybe like 30 or 40 games of him. I was slightly disappointed, especially he's a booster card, but you know, maybe someone else can get good use out of him. Next you got Mike Mannion, the AC Milan goalkeeper. A player of the week card from back in October the 3rd. There's his player face scan, decent. And he's got decent stats as well. Goalkeeping awareness 86, goalkeeping catching 85, goalkeeping parrying 80, goal reflexes 89, reach 86. And player skills, high punt, long throw, penalty saver, captaincy, fantastic. The only thing lacking is low punt, but it's got penalty saver, captaincy, fantastic. Decent keeper, height 191. I mean, if you don't, there are better keepers around. If you don't have him, he'll be a decent pickup. Next, you got Jonathan David, centre forward, Canadian international, plays for Lille. A player of the week card from back in October the 3rd. There's his face scan. Another booster card. Look at that, finishing 90, attacking awareness 93, acceleration 91. Looks fantastic. Centre forward, fantastic finisher. He can play centre forward, support striker, on attacking midfielder. Player skills, he's got double touch, fantastic. First time shot, great, especially for an attacking player. He's got heading, outside curler, gamesmanship, heading, just said that. Chop turn, scissor feint. He's got a variety of good skills. I mean, yeah, good centre forward. Does he have one touch pass? Yeah, it's fantastic. So you can play 1-2s with your attacking midfielder or your wingers. He's got speed to get in behind. He's a goal poacher, so he'll always try to get in behind the centre backs. Good centre forward. Next up, we've got Mickey van der Ven from Tottenham. That's his face scan. A player of the week card from October the 3rd. I believe after the Man United match, he had a great game. That game, so I believe this card is from that game. He made an assist. I remember he sprinted the whole pitch, got to the byline and cut back to, I forgot who scored for Tottenham, but yeah, he got a great assist. He sprinted past 4 or 5 players. He's tremendously fast, as you can see here. His speed stat 90. He's got to be one of the fastest defenders around in real life and in this game. Let's look at his defensive stats. 85 awareness, 87 tackling, 88 aggression, 86 defensive engagement. So he's decent. His weakness is his jumping. His jumping is only 70. I've got a previous Mickey van der Ven card, player of the week card, and his similar stats, tremendously fast, good defense, but jumping is only 70 in this one, and similar to the previous card. So that's the only weakness in this card. He has aerial superiority, which might help, but no, seriously, jumping is too low to be considered one of the best centre backs in this game. But he's got all the other skills. He's got man marking, interception, blocking, sliding tackle. He doesn't have heading, so he's weak in the air, Van der Ven. But on the ground, fantastic. Speed 90, dribbling 80, low pass 78, acceleration 78, which is okay. So overall, a decent card to pick up. Next, you got Dalit, a player of the week card from back in September 19. This is after he scored against Southampton in Manchester United's 3-0 win. There's his face scan. So his standout stats is defensive awareness 90, jumping 90. So we saw Van der Ven jumping 70. This centre back, his jumping is 90 and his heading 85, equaling, meaning he'll be dominant in the air, coupled with aerial superiority and heading in his player skill set. Fantastic dominant centre back to have alongside Van der Ven would be perfect, because his speed is only 76, acceleration is 69, Delit's acceleration is also 69, but defensively fantastic, physical contacts 88. So if you can get this Dalit and Van der Ven, you'll as a centre back pairing, they'll be perfect. But on his own, this card will be good to have as well. Variation of skills, weighted pass, which is interesting. Long range shooting, which is interesting as well. But yeah, a good card to have. If you're looking for a centre back, I think either Dalit or Van der Ven will be good ones to pick up. Next, you got the teenage sensation Lamine Yamal from Barcelona, a player of the week card from back in September 19. There's his player face scan. He's another booster card, and with the booster run, yeah, look, his skills, his stats in dribbling are fantastic. 89 ball control, 89 dribbling, tight possession 87, balance 85, acceleration 90. Excuse me. Speed 88. You can play right midfield or right wing forward. I think previous cards, or not play the week cards, but previous special cards, he can play both wings. This one's only a right-sided player, but yeah, he'll be excellent to have. And player skills, he's got double touch, flip flap, and soul control. Brilliant. He can do the ball roll to your content, to your heart's content. He's got Marseille turn, first time shot, through passing, pinpoint crossing, long range curler, outside curler, and track back. Interesting. But yeah, fantastic card to pick up. The teenage sensation Lamine Yamal is only 17. Next up, we've got Chelsea's young talisman Cole Palmer. There's his face scan. Another booster card. He's a whole player, attacking midfielder. He can play a wide range of attacking roles, as you can see in the top right hand corner. Standout stats: ball control 90, tight possession 88, finishing 88. I've had Cole Palmer previous cards from last season, Player of the Week cards. This one, stats wise, looks the best. Yeah, he's got fantastic stats compared to last season, and player skills. He's got double touch and soul control, brilliant. Yeah, first time shot, and a necessity for attacking midfielder, through passing, great. Long range curler. Yeah, he's got a good variety of attacking skills and great stats. Hopefully I pick him up in my free spin. Next you got Harry Kane. He's having a great season at Bayern, currently injured as we speak. Oh, actually he just came back recently. Yeah, actually came back recently. Just before Christmas, or just after Christmas. Or just before Christmas, sorry. But yeah, booster skill on, finishing equals 93. Fantastic. With a player manager boost, it'll probably go up to 96 or 97. It's just a all round good stats as well. Good attacking, brilliant attacking awareness, 88. Great ball control, 87. Kicking power, 92. Physical contact, 87. The only weakness is his pace. Just like in real life, he's slowing down a bit. His speed is only 73 here. Balance is only 63. But for the ultimate finisher in this game and in real life, he's still up there with the best. Harry Kane. He's 31 now, but he's been magnificent for many years. And in game, he'll be a good player to have as your centre forward. Player skills, great. Good array of skills, aerial superiority and heading, meaning he'll be decent in the air. Jumping is only 76, but as your main centre forward, he will be excellent to have. His overall rating is 98, so with a manager booster, I guess it'll probably go up to 102, ridiculous, 103 or 104, who knows. Next, and the last player in the pack is Vinicius Jr. There's his face scan. A player of the week card from back in September 26. He can play left wing forward, centre forward and left midfield. Yeah. Another fantastic player in this pack. His ball control 89, dribbling 89, but his speed and acceleration stand out the most. Finishing is 82, which is great. Balance 85. Yeah, he's a great winger. He can play centre forward as well. Maybe doesn't have the physical contact to play as a out and out centre forward, but maybe the second centre forward as well. He can play there alongside like a Harry Kane, because physical contact is only 62, and jump and heading and jumping isn't his strength. But if you're gonna play it free up front, he's one of the best and ideal left wing forwards in this game and in real life to have. Vinicius Jr. Player skills, he's got double tap, flip flap and soul control. Fantastic. So he's got the ball roll, just like previous cards to be fair. And he's got a super sub. So perfect player to bring off the bench against tiring fullbacks, tiring defenders, with that speed and acceleration, decent finishing, great dribbling skills. He can run riot as a super sub. With that super sub card, he is very, very tasty to skill to have. So there you have it. It's a longer video than usual. Makes sense since there's 33 players in this pack. most of the cards are from back in September and early October. So I wonder if next week we'll have another set of Encore Player of the Week cards from October, November, December. If we don't have it next week, probably get them at the end of the season. So there you have it. For a bit of extra content, I'm going to spin this free one. Hopefully I'll get I think as a United fan I won't delete, but any of the top 6 I'll be very happy with. Actually, any of the top Vinicius Junior, Cole Palmer, delete, Van der Ven or Yamal I would love to have. I've got Kane already. I've got like 3 or 4 different Player of the Week Kanes from the past. So I'm hoping I get delete or Yamal or Cole Palmer, because I've got a previous Van der Ven which I use a lot already. So another Van der Ven would be pretty much useless. They're similar cards as well. So these 3 will be perfect. But knowing my Player of the Week card pack luck, I'll probably get Badaki or Gomez or Nakamura, or I'll get Gabbia again. Let's see. It's green, it's green. It's going to be a blitz card, booster card. Let's see. Is it? It's red. It's the Arsenal player. Oh, Julian Timber. Not bad. Not bad. It's a great defender in this game. Decent defender in real life as well. Doing well for Arsenal. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Booster card. Booster effect on. His night goes up to 95. Let's lock him down. Yeah, so there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Again, Happy New Year. And I'll see you next week again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and all that. Goodbye.